Okay, what is two-way radio? Well, if you've ever been in, say, a mall, or you've all seen police officers or anyone that's using like a walkie-talkie, that's basically two-way radio. Some radios are handheld like that. There's others that you put on a desk or in a vehicle. But basically, the point of two-way radio is that it allows for push-to-talk communication so that you can talk to someone easily, especially in a group. It's perfect for security. It's perfect for talking to more than one person at a time, like if you're in a retail store and you want to reach out to a specific group of your employees, or you want everyone to know, what's going on. That's why it's better than cell phones in certain circumstances, because you don't always need to have just one-on-one communication. Sometimes it's very important that you have group communication, and that's where two-way radio shines. It also is very often a fixed cost versus cell phones where there's a subscription model. There is some subscription models in two-way radio as well, depending on the use case, but mostly it's a fixed one-time upfront cost, and so that's some of the advantages as well for two-way radio. So there's handheld radios, mobile radios, dispatch radios, and we're gonna show you guys some of those and get more into that. And in addition, radio to radio is called Simplex, and in some circumstances that works perfect. So I have a radio and you have a radio, and wherever we're standing, we're able to talk to each other. But as you know, if you were ever a little kid, you had a walkie-talkie and your friend got a little bit too far, sometimes it's difficult to receive the signal if that person is too far away with their radio that they're holding. And so the way that you get around that is what they call a repeater. So a repeater is usually attached to a cell tower or is somewhere high up, where instead of you talking from your radio to the other person's radio, your radio is actually transmitting to the repeater, which is usually up high, and then that repeater can retransmit that information to the other person's radio. And so what it does is it expands your reach, and we're going to get more into the details of that as well as we go along. Another option that you have is called a hotspot, and we have one called the SkyBridge. We have some other hotspots also coming online for different purposes, but what a hotspot does is it takes your radio and it allows your radio to connect to the internet, which opens up a whole nother world of opportunity. So those are some of the things that is how two-way radio is made up, and some of the things that we sell, and we're going to get more into the details.